Here's a short recap of Part 22 of the Frogger series. First, open the Game Manager and create a Start Game Timer event and move the timer code to this event. This will fix a bug that causes the player to lose lives on the title screen. Second, open the player blueprint and call the Start Game Timer event we just made from the Input Action Fire event. Third, we'll import a life counter image to use for this project. Then open the HUD widget and add the image to the canvas and position and scale it appropriately. Add 2 additional text elements for the life counter, with one of them being a variable that we can name life counter. Open the graph editor and create a custom event called Update Lives that has a single input of type integer that we can pass to the life counter variable. Next, open the Game Manager and in the Begin Play node, we'll call the Update Lives event and pass the lives variable to the HUD. Then, create a new widget blueprint called WBP_pause that has a canvas panel, a blur background, and a text element to it. We labeled the text element to say paused and center and scale it appropriately. For the blur background, we'll scale it to fit the entire canvas, set the strength to 4, and change the Z order to -1 so it doesn't blur the text. After that, we'll create an input action called IA_pause and check the box for Enable Trigger when pause so this event can be called in a pause state. Then open the input mapping context file and add the pause input action and keybind the P key for this input. Finally, open the player blueprint and in the Begin Play node, we can create the WBP_pause widget and store it as a reference variable. Then create the IA_pause event and pull it into a flip-flop node that gets the pause reference variable and adds it to the viewport on A and removes it from parent on B. We'll also pull into the Set Game Paused and enable on A and disable on B. And just like that, we've created the pause game state for this project. Stay tuned for Part 23.